Yo, what the freak is going on, my fellow YouTube viewers? Today I've got a special video planned for you. Yep, the one and the only NT. Today I'm going to show you how to make a bunch of gems in PetSim 99 with a bunch of different methods, also using my favorite method, the trade-up method. Alright guys, so the first method is the VIP method. So first of all, you want to make sure you have the diamond potions on. We're going to turn those on. And then you want your diamond enchants, so make sure you have those on. Alright, then when we get in here, we're going to turn on our diamond flags, and we're also going to use our sprinklers, because those will make the breakables respawn faster, which means we'll be able to make more gems. So let's place 20 flags and 20 sprinklers, and make sure you have your shiny oranges equipped. And any other fruit you want to, because I don't care what you do. You do you, I guess.
My heart's on a mission, searching my soul, 'cause I feel you slipping. Don't fade away to memory. I can feel you calling out my name. Somewhere in the galaxies, I feel you waiting. And I'll run back for you, back for you.
Alright guys, so in 5 minutes we ended up making 118,000 gems. So, if we pull out a calculator, scientific calculator, if we take, let's say we made 115k for every 5 minutes, so divided by 5, for every minute we get 23,000 gems. So if we time that by 60 to make it an hour, you get 1.38 million gems every hour. However, you can make this better. By using royalty enchants, you can get a lot more diamonds. They do cost a couple mil, unfortunately, but you get 20% more diamonds. They also move faster and they do more damage. Otherwise, I recommend using diamond charms because they give you 10% more diamonds. Alright guys, the second method in the video is to grind the RNG event. Now, this is because you can easily get huges, and I'm going to show you how. Okay, you want to make sure you have Lucky Dice 3, Lucky Dice, and Lucky Dice 2 activated always, because they'll always give you better luck. Then if you go to the RNG upgrades, you want to make sure you upgrade all of this that you can. I don't know what the last thing does. I wouldn't mind it. But anyways, you want to make sure you upgrade at least all of these. Then make sure you get all the dice, which you can get from buying from the dice merchant. And you're going to want to make them into Mega Lucky Dice 2, because that makes your luck into 10 million. And then, especially if you don't have a lot of money, you can gain money by hatching a bunch of good pets, because it'll give you money. And you can then sell them as well. So the reason this is so good is because they made it so easy to get a huge without even using the Lucky Dice 2, the Mega Lucky Dice 2. I'm able to get multiple huges in just one night of grinding, and one of the huges are worth, let's say, like 24 mil. So if you get 2, that's 48 mil. If you get 3, that's like something. You get my point. So you want to wait until your dice is fully readied up, and then you want to click on your Mega Lucky Dice 2. Now there's not a great chance that you'll get a huge first try, and that's fine, you know. That's not bound to happen. But you might. You might get a bunch of huges. You can AFK without using Mega Lucky Dice, and you'll still get a bunch of huges. Especially if you level up all your stuff that much, then you can get some really good stuff. That's also a really good way to get gems, so I would try that method. Okay, the third and final method of this video will be going into the trading plaza. I recommend having 50 huges or 5 Titanics so that you can go into the pro server, but, you know, sometimes you can't do that, and that's okay. You can do it in the regular servers as well. Alright, once you get into a server, you're going to want to look at the auction board. Now, the reason this is so important is because people sometimes will auction their huges for 1 gem, and it'll quickly build up, or for gems that's much less to wrap. So basically, if someone puts up a huge for, let's say, they put it up for 20 mil, and it's worth 26 mil, and you buy it for 20 mil, you can then go back to your booth, and you can then sell it. I like to sell it for 1 mil under wrap, but you don't have to. You can still sell it easily. But yeah, I like to sell it for, let's say, around 25.5 mil. They take 1%, which will calculate 500k out of it, which is not nearly 1%, but it's whatever. So I just made 5 mil profit, just like that. It's easy. However, you can't AFK it for obvious reasons, and it gets boring really fast. I actually do have one more method. I would say this is the best method. Make sure you join my live streams when I'm live, because a lot of the time when I'm playing Pet Sim, I'm actually doing giveaways, and I give away a lot of gems. Like, billions of gems every day. I'm going broke here just to make you guys happy. So make sure you join my live streams. It helps me out a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.